What's up everyone, it's KK and today we're back in the Discord to look at the suggestion reports to see what you guys have been saying about updates regarding Exfil. So let's go ahead and lock in. Alright, now like I said before, this is something I want to keep actively doing, so we can go ahead and voice a lot more opinions in the community for Exfil. Now there's so many people that come in here and drop really good suggestions in the Discord, so without further ado, let's just dive right into it. This is the newest one here. I'm asking again, please decrease the elite's damage rates, as I was just killed with a full expert kit with about 1.2 million worth of items in less than 1.5 seconds because at least 7 and 40 AK-74 kill me in less than 1.5 seconds, please. Yeah, so we do know the elite scavs right now are still just ridiculous in the game. Although they only spawn right now in factory, they don't really spawn much other places, maybe metro of course too. But I definitely think they've toned down the spawn chances in other maps. But definitely when they do spawn, they're very annoying. I don't see a place for them in the game. If anything, they need to have a spawn chance, for the raids. Something like the goons or rogues like in Tarkov. Like, I don't think it should just be up 100% of the time, just always there. Especially in factory, because you have so many early game quests that tell you to go to the factory. And if you're going there with low armor, it's just not going to be good for you. So let's go to the next one here. Guns that could use existing mags and ammo. Okay, cool. I'm not really gonna get into that. Fix the desync. They definitely need to fix that 100%. Start solo lobby matchmaking or squad fill options without TK or ability to take teammates gear. Yeah, I wouldn't be against this at all. Like I've said before in the suggestions here, I do think, having a grouping option in the game would be very, very good. A lot of the players in this game don't like to play solo, and the players that do like to play solo, they do like a challenge. So you might as well, just make the whole game, team-based, and then allow the players that don't want to fill in with the team, have the option to just not fill. I think that's the best option. It'll be no different than like Arena Breakout or so. Obviously, most players want to go the more hardcore Tarkov route, but sadly, the way the player base is right now, it's seeming like it's probably going to be better to make it team-based, but we'll see how that works out. Please increase spawn rate of bosses, specifically Dam Boss and Bone Crusher. Even on PvE, spawn rates are low and end up quitting the day playing the game because you've loaded 4 raids in a row, no boss spawning. I think the boss spawn rates are fine. I don't really have too much to say about that. Remove kill trading and bring whoever was less dead back to life if you aren't going to fix the desync. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna ever bring anyone back to life, but yeah, kill trading is definitely just ridiculous. This person is just spamming suggestions here. Up spawn rate of gold cars. I've opened 60 plus and haven't received one yet. The event for me, to be honest, is just really good to encourage PvP, encourage players to all go to the same map, group up in the same area. I don't really care too much about the gold cars. Is there even a good reward for the gold cars? I'm pretty sure like you can get the M995 without having the gold cars, and it's like the best reward. So the cars are cool. It gives players something to do, but I don't really have too much opinions on, the spawn rates of gold cars. Because the game has a very strange rendering and the distant one is very hard to see, we need some kind of small binoculars. You know what, I could actually see that being the case here, but at the same time, I wouldn't see myself using it myself. Maybe people that play in teams, they can use something like this, but me myself as a solo player, I don't see that. We'll see though. Weapon jamming, copy the system as Tarkov. I mean, that's a cool feature. I think the game is not in the state where it needs to be adding weapon jamming at this point. Like there's so many other things we need to be focusing on before weapon jamming, like the desync. So yeah, I don't know about that. Please stop supporting the Quest 2. People want night raids and graphics and more depth and the sheet of cardboard. I realize Quest 2 users won't be happy about it. Yeah, 100%. I understand this, but it's never gonna happen. Developers need money, they need players. A fat portion of the player base are going to be Quest 2 players. Yeah, as sad as it is, yeah, Quest 2 holds back every single, Quest or VR game. Quest 2, because all these games have to optimize for these older systems, it really, really does hold back the potential. Like, we could probably be living in the golden ages of VR right now if we didn't have to cater to Quest 2, but it is what it is, bro. Hopefully, the industry moves forward with the Steam frame coming out. and that, you know, encourages developers to, you know, up their skills for, you know, Steam Frame and make it Steam Frame only exclusives or something. I don't know. We'll see. Dear developers, thank you so much for adding the Russian language. I know many will disagree with my suggestion, but please add Underbell grenade launcher. We're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna ignore that. Honestly, don't think it will be bad, but the thing is with this game is that we have this red line that always guides exactly where a grenade is going. If they could pull it off without having that, you know, annoying red line that gives everybody an aimbot with their grenades, okay, cool. But yeah, I don't know. People are gonna spam that for sure. It's just like, obviously you can do that in Tarkov, and it's like, it's not gonna be overpowered because, you know, mechanical skill beats everything in that game. You know, it's not one weapon you can use, it's just automatically gonna get you a kill every time. So yeah. Please add leg armor to the game to counter leg meta spammers. I don't know why people keep trying to counter leg meta. It's just like, it is what it is. Like, I don't know, you have to play the game knowing that people are going to leg meta. Stop overexposing yourself. If you see someone shooting your feet, or if you see someone with an SMG, just automatically assume they're gonna be leg meta. Take a tighter peek. Stop jumping around corners, you know, just, I don't see why people want leg armor. Like, in real life, do people have leg armor to protect their legs from getting leg meta? Like, it's just not even a thing. Like, not that realism matters, but like, it's just not a thing, bro. My personal request is that I feel others would enjoy too is winter snow themed DLCs. Upcoming winter, we have Halloween themed one. I mean, yeah, if we can add snow to the maps, you know, I don't see anyone being against that. Snow would definitely be cool. Let me see. Oh man, I feel like we need a winter one, not Christmas. I don't want snowman armor skins or Santa or Christmas colors. I say overall winter theme. Things like ice and snowflake gun skins, no. Snow camo armor skins, no. Things like that. Yeah, with me, when it comes to skins in these games, like, I really would prefer to keep it clean and not too disgusting with the skins, too flashy. Like, if anything, bro, like, if it was a Christmas skin, I would just have, like, you know, a all black mall boss armor with just like, maybe like it's some like ARC logo with like, I don't know, Christmas lights around it, but like nothing like too crazy, like the whole body armor is like Christmas lights. Like, that's just ridiculous. Just make it like sleek all black armor, ARC logo that just has like little Christmas lights, you know, wrapped around it. Like, nothing too crazy, like details that you would have to really look at, you know, to pay it, like, to see it. Like, nothing too flashy. I just hate when we get too flashy. It just makes it feel like we're playing a game that's just something else. Like, I don't know. They definitely messed up with that Halloween DLC. I hated that DLC, watching people walk around with like pumpkin themed like colors and everything. It didn't fit in the game at all. There's just no place for it. It's just really weird. Along with the above, it'd be cool for Exfil to eventually have unique mask, helmets, armor skins. The board did this through collabs and DLCs. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind skins, but like let's not do like, you know, spray paints. I think the spray paint thing is bad, but like, and I don't even want to call it a skin. Let's not call them skins. I think that's what's like making me, you know, like, think of this in a weird way, because like, I don't want to like repaint the armor I'm already wearing, or like repaint or like reskin something. Like, if they're gonna add customizable options to the game, you know, they're just gonna be like, you know, new different types of gloves, different types of pants, different types of shirts, hats. Like, I don't want to be reskinning things, you know, like different colors and stuff. So I hope that makes a lot more sense for how I feel about that. Please add a Kitsune themed armor set, such as making a ballistic face mask and a Kitsune face on as well. I don't know what we're talking about here. That's just like, I don't know, bro, but like, a lot of players, like, they come into extraction shooters, it's their very first extraction shooter, and they just think the game is supposed to be everything it's not supposed to be. It's like, I don't know, bro. 12.7 ammo box and speed loader. We get rewarded a lot of 12.7 ammo. Yes, for sure. The DLC gives you a whole bunch of that ammo, and you're definitely gonna need an ammo box for it. 100% for the players that do get it. Please this separate lines so we can copy and paste format. I don't know what that means. Let's just keep scrolling up. Make fixing the PvP desync issues the highest priority right now. Yeah, facts. 1,000,000,000%. I don't want to hear anything else about content, anything regarding anything new in this game before we get, you know, past this desync issue, TTK issue, duping issue. These are like very prominent issues that have been going on. The desync's a little newer. That's been going on for a while now. They're like the last 2 wipes that we've had have been ruined by dupers, and you know, most of our wipes are supposed to be longer than 3 months. Our wipes have been like, you know, a flat 3 months or maybe a little less or so. And it's like, you know, our wipes should be 4 to 5 months, maybe even 6 months if it comes down to it. But like, we haven't been able to keep our, you know, wipes ongoing because of this duping issue. You know, now we have this desync issue, and it's really just, you know, it's horrible, especially with the trading. It's just horrible. Let me see what he says here. Players constantly experience delayed hit registration, dying after reaching cover, and frequent trades. That should never happen. Combat feels inconsistent regardless of weapon or ammo, and it's the biggest issue affecting the game. A billion percent. He's just saying why it should be added. Yeah. So yeah, the desync issue is just crazy. I hope they really address it. And one thing, like we've been saying before, you know, like the devs do not communicate. They do not communicate. Like, it's crazy. Like, they said they were going to communicate more this way. They did more, like one little Q&A. Like, that was it. I don't know if that was like their definition of more communication. But yeah, the communication is so sad. Like, it's not even funny. Like, it's actually bad. Like, they just need someone to just tweet out random stuff on Twitter. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. Suggestion, please read before up or down voting. Okay, I'm just gonna down vote. See, like, bro, people don't like, bro, asking the devs to add a weapon to the game. It's like, bro, we can add billions of weapons to the game. Like, to be completely honest, I don't think the suggestions tab is, you know, a good place for you to say you want to add a weapon to the game. Like, bro, we can add weapons to the game all day. It's like that shouldn't be your priorities of what you want for like that. We need to put the game in a good spot first before we just start adding a whole bunch of weapons to the game. We need more space for our keys. We need better, you know, optimization for upgrading our hideout. We need to get rid of the desync. Like, let's get vertical weapon racks back. Like, I don't know. Let's just focus on some things that are actually a little more I don't know, necessary at the moment. Like right now, all the guns in the game don't even have like optimized gun sounds. Like, they all sound exactly the same. Like, why would you even want a new weapon in the game when it's gonna sound exactly the same as the last gun? Like, I don't know what people are seeing when they're thinking of adding a new weapon into the game right now. It's gonna feel the same as any other 5.56 weapon if you want a 5.56 weapon, or any other 5.45 or 7.62. Like, until they get the gun sounds down, you know, the sounds of the magazines entering, exiting, chambering the bullets, until they really, you know, get those gun sounds down, no weapon sounds the same, then, you know, those weapons actually be unique when they're added to the game. Please decrease elite NPC damage. Yeah, either damage, they just need to decrease their aimbot, whatever they have going on. They're just way too ridiculous. This is probably just another, you know, weapon post. Once again, bro, like no one's going to disagree with you to wanting to add a weapon in the game. Like, we all want these weapons in the game regardless. Like, it's just, there's no point in giving this full breakdown, like, we need this with this stat and this, like, and this has to be like this. It's like, we all want it. Let's just wait for them to actually, I don't know, make the weapons unique first. Like, there's no unique weapons in the game right now. Like, there's no reason for me to use like a 7.62 or 5.56 Malyuk over like an M4 right now in the game. Or like, it's pretty much the same thing if you really think. Like, they sound the same, they shoot the same bullets. Like, RPM in the game barely even matters because the recoil is so crazy. So it's like, I don't know. A lot of the games, the guns are the same right now, and they need to definitely change. Absurd mission quests and absurd difficulty quests would be a special kind of quest that you can get one attempt every 7 days. Yeah, bro. And this shouldn't even be absurd difficulty to one-shot headshot 3 players with a suppressor. It's like this, bro. I don't know what it is with these developers, bro. Like, why don't we have player kill quests? Like, this is an extraction shooter, and I know I'm gonna bring up Tarkov all the time, but like, if you've never played Tarkov, it's the king of all extraction shooters. Like, and if you've never played it before, you're gonna argue against it and just like be delusional about it, or it's like, oh, the game is full of hackers. You're just gonna be delusional about it. But like, if you've played it before, you understand, you know why. Like, it's the only reason why all these games are trying to become extraction shooters in the first place. And if you disagree with that, I don't know what to tell you. But why, as an extraction shooter, do we not have player kill quests? Like, that's mandatory. Like, mandatory. Like, it should. There's no such thing as an extraction shooter without player kill quests. Like, it's just weird to me. So we 1,000,000,000% need some type of event, quest line, something that has to do with actually killing other players. It's really weird right now that there isn't any player kill quest in the game. Like, it just makes zero sense. None of the events introduce any, the DLC didn't introduce any. It's just like, I don't know, it's very, very weird. Just, I don't know, like I don't know, sometimes I really think the devs just look at the player base, like, bro, they look at you, I don't want them to be like, bro, they look at you like you're dumb. Like, the devs actually look at some of these players like they're dumb. Like, they really think you can't kill 5 players in a raid. Like, not in a raid, but like, they probably don't think you can get 5 player kills and make that a quest. Like, they don't think you can use a bolt action sniper rifle and get 3 player kills or something. Like, they truly don't believe you can do that, or it'll be too hard for you. Like, that's, in my opinion, that's how the devs think of us, or their player base. Because like, there's zero reason for them to not add in player kill quests. Like, it's insane to me. Like, I don't know. I'm sure there's like numbers in the background that are showing them that players, you know, and I'm not gonna lie, I had some, you know, information from developers, not developers, but, you know, people saying, you know, Caveman, that their numbers are showing that players are not extracting, which is insane to me. I don't know why, but it's showing that a high amount of players in a game are not extracting, which is, to me, I don't understand it. Maybe because I just play so many extraction shooters, it's just like second nature to me. But I don't know. Yeah, let's just move on. I don't know. I don't know. I guess the player base just isn't, you know, ready for player kill quests. I don't know. Please rework the stomach a little. I'm not sure what you mean. Please remove god tier ammo, it ruins the game. We don't need to remove god tier ammo. We need to make it to where everyone has more access to it. That's the current problem with the game. Everybody has access to the best armor in the game. It's ridiculous. Nobody complains about it because it's pretty much like a cheat code. You know, you just run around all day and tank every single bullet. Who's gonna complain about that? You know, when you're not dying. Of course you want to survive. You're gonna hate the thing that actually kills you. Yeah, there's people out there that want the fights to be longer in this game. I don't understand it at all. Fights should be short, sweet. They shouldn't be dragged out. Solo players should be able to take on a full team of 3 without, you know, the hassle of the fight lasting, you know, 30 hours or so. It shouldn't last like that. Yeah, so we need more players to have access to higher tier ammo. That's what should be going on right now. Right now, a lot of players are just hiding behind their Altons and boss armor. Like, that's literally it. They're just hiding behind their armors. Yeah, we need more access to god tier ammo. We shouldn't remove it. We need more access. We need more access. Matchmake players based off their overall gear score? No. This is an extraction shooter. No. This is one of those suggestions again where I say, you know, it's people that's their first time ever playing an extraction shooter. They don't understand how it's supposed to go, and this is just not a good idea. You know, the point of the extraction shooter is to grind. You get to the end, you get the best gear, so when you go into the raid, now you're protected. You feel good, you stomp on the players. You're supposed to be able to stomp on the players, you know, that didn't grind as hard as you. You know, that's the point. You're not supposed to be like, okay, I grinded this hard, you know, now I'm fighting other players that also grinded this hard, and it's like, I don't know, it's just not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be a surprise every raid. You're not supposed to know who you're gonna run into. You're supposed to run into that Timmy who's just sitting there with his bolt action sniper rifle because he's trying to get headshots, and, you know, he just smacks you. Now he just came up on a crazy kit. Like, you know, it's supposed to have like an element of surprise to it. Let's do a couple more here. Please make an official wiki. I'm not against that. I don't see why not. More MCX variants, of course. Like I said before, it comes to weapon. Of course, we all want every single weapon in the game. Who cares? But you know, they need to make some identity for these weapons and make them actually a little different. Sling vest attachment so you don't drop your gun. I don't see myself dropping my gun in game, but I mean, maybe that's a problem for some people. I'm not too sure. Spray paint tasks. Add a spray paint can task item. The task would involve adding graffiti to the map. I mean, I guess we can do that, but it's boring. You know, like it's just boring. We need to add player kill quests. That's my opinion. I think we have a good variety of quests right now. You know, we have like a lot of like quests we have to bring in, you know, task or quest specific, you know, items and plant them areas and pick items up and take them out. Yeah, there's not really too much that's bad right now with the questing, besides the player kill quest that we need. I hope the next wipe update caveman give us a new item like a cigar. Yeah, I said cigars would definitely be cool too. If the cigar specifically was like a painkiller, not like just a useless vanity item that's in the game, like hoorah, hoorah, like it has to actually have a use. Like if it's actually like a painkiller, you know, like a quick 2-minute painkiller that lasts after you smoke it or something like that, like I think that would be cool. But as a prop, no. You know, we don't need any props in the game. Instead of new Gooner poster material, female or male alike, we would love to see full map layouts, some with POIs or some with specific intel to be found in raid or purchase. It'd also be amazing to have poster to post up with common guns. Yeah, bro, really, like, like I said, like, bro, the suggestions reports is full of good ideas, bro. Like, and it's crazy how this wasn't an idea that the devs could have thought of themselves. Cause like, bro, this is exactly what we need. Like, we need posters that are like schematics of the weapons we have in a game, so you can collect your favorite weapon, you know, poster schematic, put it on the wall, or like, you know, map poster, like map schematics, where it shows like this loot spot, or like, I don't know, it shows something about the map. Like, this is literally what we should be having for posters. Posters right now with the boss, like the bosses in this game aren't iconic. You know, I think people definitely can recognize the bosses for who they are in this game, but I don't think they're iconic enough. I wouldn't put them on a poster. I think Mall Boss is pretty iconic or so, but like, you know, like the Metro boss, like he's just wearing an IMTV Ronin. Like the Smuggling Tunnel boss, he doesn't even fit in the game. I don't even understand why there's like a mad scientist with no armor that just tanks 1 billion bullets in the game. Same with the boss at resort area on the basketball court. Like he just doesn't fit in the game. Like, I don't understand the lore, but it is what it is. I don't know, it is what it is. Okay, couple more. Finding 2 minutes would actually be a certain drum mag pouch. Yeah, drum mag pouches would definitely be good, especially for SMGs. For SMGs like MP5 Evo, not having a pouch for those drum mags is crazy. Like, you really have to, you know, empty a clip in 0.2 seconds, take the mag out, put it in your backpack, get another mag out, put in your guns. Like, yeah, it's a lot. A little more here. Is this another one about the vertical weapon racks here? One of the most rewarding parts of Exfil Zone is building your hideout. After a fleet upgraded into looking almost identical, it would be awesome. I would give players more personalization. Yeah, I understand that, you know, customize your hideout. This seems like a very big feature though, you know, if they were ever able to do that. Like, I feel like a feature like this would be like a full wipe feature. Like, you have to wipe the whole game and like boom, this is a wipe where you're able to completely customize your hideout. Which for me, I'm horrible with hideout customization, and like I said, right now it's really just because this new kiosk system is horrible. There's just a weight limit. You can't infinitely put items in there for your upgrades. So it's like I have, you know, 50 collection boxes around my hideout. I have to look through every single one and then take every single item that's in my upgrade kiosk out and only put the items I need in for the upgrades. Like, it's horrible. I hate it. I hope they change it next wipe, because I've never had a wipe where I have fully upgraded my hideout, and this wipe actually made me realize how much I took, you know, the previous wipes for granted. Because the previous wipes, you could literally just take all your collection boxes, put them in one conveyor belt in the middle, and do all your hideout upgrades that you needed. But now, since that's removed and we have this kiosk boss, like, it's really kind of like hit me like, wow, like I should have been, you know, grinding my hideout while it was actually easy. Now it's just extremely annoying. and it's just not fun. All right, one more here. Another weapon. More weapons here. Now I'm getting back into someone talking about my suggestion. This was my suggestion here. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm just talking about the TTK here. I said, please say anything about the current TTK bullet accessibility issue. I'm basically just telling them to just speak, because like, it's not even a suggestion for them to fix it. I don't even care. You know, if we have to wait a while for them to fix it, I just need communication that they know that this is an issue. I'm gonna go ahead and play this video here. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic.
Bro, is this gonna be every single game? We just trade?
Yeah, so like right now, currently in the game, it just seems like, you know, you can do so much damage to players, they just don't die, or maybe like the desync, hit registration is bad. Man, I don't know what it is, but the TTK is bad in this game. All right, like I know players don't want a quick TTK, they don't want to die in one bullet, but right now it's just disgusting. You know, I shouldn't be shooting at a player that has both of his hands off his gun. He's in a bag, looting up, crouched down, back turned against me. I'm lighting him up. He's able to stand up, run around, run behind a corner, turn around, return fire, and still take shots and we trade. Like, it's just, it shouldn't be possible in any extraction shooter ever. It just looks goofy. You know, like you can't advertise a game like this to a mass public, you know, gamers. You know, they're gonna see something like this and be like, what's going on? I don't want to play that, you know. So it is what it is. That's gonna be it though. Make sure you guys go over to the Discord though and put in your suggestions, bro, because you know, people need to or at least the developers, they need to understand, you know, our actual problems with the game. I really do feel like they don't play the game themselves. They don't know what's going on. They don't know the real problems. So unless, you know, someone's gonna tell them what the real problems are, they're never gonna know. Don't be one of those people that are like, oh, the devs are trying their hardest. Oh, you know, we shouldn't complain because the devs are like, bro, just people have to speak up. You have to have a backbone for yourself. You have to call out the things that are wrong. This game is, you know, supposedly in an alpha state, you know, so we should be doing the most that we can to get these developers aware of, you know, all the issues with the game if you really want to see them succeed. So that's going to be it. Hit up the comment section and tell me what you think. Hit the subscribe button if you see more content, and I will catch you guys later.